I've struggled with the dreadful issue of not enjoying or wanting to play any game in my library, and that can be frustrating. All those covers and titles staring right at you, and none of them gain your interest. Not a single one seems clickable or fun, and every new game that releases seems just as uninteresting. That is normal. I understand what you're going through, and I have a few ways lined up here that will hopefully help you have fun and engage with this truly amazing hobby again. This one is for PC gamers. If you're a console player, don't worry, this is all going to be relevant to you eventually. Just starting off with number one, PC focus. Even though it's for PC players, it still holds a lot of weight. Mods can either turn whatever game you're playing into another game, or at least change it on some fundamental levels to give you a fresh experience. Mods can also improve your game's performance. It can fix bugs and tweak the core gameplay of a game to improve it. For instance, Sodium on Minecraft, any bug fixing mods that have been made for Cyberpunk 2077, and there have been a lot of them, and the shock mod for the game Prey. Not the OG one, the one that Bethesda forced to be named Prey. That one. Minecraft is very well known at this point, and you should already know what it is. Block game, a sandbox, it's kid friendly, you get the point. Minecraft's gameplay is simple on the surface. It's straightforward. For a long-time player like me, it can be very boring. We've all had instances of playing the game for around 2 weeks, then not playing it for weeks or months after we're bored, over and over. As much as I love the game, it can feel rather dull playing it the same way time and time again. Luckily, Minecraft is perfect for finding new challenges for yourself. You can play hardcore Minecraft, a difficulty that gives you one chance and one life to build your world up, and if you want to step it up like 20 notches, then this is where mods come in. Minecraft has a compendium of mods for you to choose from, with many of them heavily changing the core gameplay of Minecraft. That's one of the main reasons why it seems like Minecraft just doesn't die or fall off. Mods like Cobblemon changed the game almost entirely. Terralith and mods by Young Nick Young, as you can see on the screen, alter the world generation, giving you a bunch of new things to look at in relation to the terrain. The Essential mod lets you start a world with your friends for free in the way that console players can. Shaders and texture packs make your game look good and run differently. God damn! 8 frames a month. This shit's slow as hell. Lord have mercy. It's about to blow up. What is that? Oh, that's oil. I forgot. I can make an entire video about the litany of things you can do in Minecraft. I can go on and on about the many different mods I have played with and tried over the years. The bottom line is, why are you sitting there starting up your 40th vanilla survival world within a month, when you could start up a new one with mods and discover a shit ton of new ways to play? Cyberpunk and Prey are not excluded from this either. Both of those games have their fair share of mods that change their looks and add to their gameplay, or tweak the technical aspects of them. Cyberpunk especially. Listen, try modding your game once. Just once. Just do it before I get irate. Do it before I start tweaking. I'm so goddamn serious. Alright, everybody's included in this one now. Find some new games to play, dog. This point is especially important for PC players, I'm not gonna lie. We have the most games out of every other platform. What are you doing playing the same old AAA games over and over again? Don't get me wrong, okay? I love a good AAA title. The Resident Evil franchise has had me in a chokehold. However, AAA games aren't all there is on the market. There are plenty of indie games and overlooked older titles waiting for you to just give them a try. For old games, I personally recommend Pulsar 2, Jet Set Radio, and Bully. And for the indie games, I recommend the entire Outlast franchise. Red Barrels just cooks. There hasn't been one Outlast game or experience that I have disliked. Phasmophobia, you could try The Long Dark, or even Overcooked. I've only played the first one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure the second one is great too. It's got pretty high reviews. There are so many games out there to discover and play. Titles that strive to exist outside the norm, to innovate and give players something fresh to dive into, to look at. Take Lethal Company, for instance. That game exploded into popularity because it was fun and different. It felt fresh compared to its competition at the time, such as the likes of COD and Cyberpunk, when Cyberpunk was booming in popularity. Expanding on what I said about old games, you can revisit some old games you've played in the past. I've had a blast playing games I loved when I was a kid. I still have my family's old PlayStation 3, and I still have all the games we bought for it. It's been good fun over the last couple of years to play SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 again, playing Tony Hawk's Project 8, GTA 4, and Mod Nation Racers again after not touching them for a while. Finally getting to play the full Jet Set Radio game after playing its demo on the PS3 for years has been a dream come true. To be honest, it's also been fun to play old games that are new to me as well. I really liked my time playing the first Uncharted game. So after watching gameplay of Uncharted 3 on YouTube, I was kind of interested and curious. What was the first game like? And then eventually I played the fourth one after getting it in a bundle with our PS4. And I've also played Uncharted 2, like, here and there when I was a kid. So when a collection dropped, like for like PlayStation Plus, I think it was, it contained Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. I'm pretty sure it's called like Nathan Drake's Collection or something like that. I just knew I had to get that immediately. I just knew I had to. And I did enjoy my time playing Uncharted 1. But after playing Uncharted 2 and 4 before that one, I already knew what I was getting into. And it just felt kind of, I don't know, it didn't feel unique to me. It felt a little old to play. Well, it's an old game. I think you know what I mean. And I guess it did feel kind of old because it is an older game. Now, it feeling old isn't a problem. I was looking for that. I was expecting it. I wanted to get a feel for an old Uncharted game and see how the overall story started. It was mostly unremarkable. Until it had you running from ancient monsters like it was Temple Run. The game wasn't too unremarkable then. That part really appealed to the Resident Evil fan in me. I was going to end it there, but whilst writing this, I just remembered that, Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection existed. You know that one, the one that dropped on the PlayStation 3. You know, remember growing up playing Golden Axe? I played Golden Axe 1 through 3, Streets of Rage 1 through 3, played a couple of the Sonic games and the Bonanza Bros. It was so freaking fun, and it's just nostalgic looking back on those games. And it's actually been amazing listening to the Streets of Rage soundtrack again. Holy crap, that boy cooked. What's his name? Yuzo? Bro, he fucking cooked with that soundtrack. And there's this new game that's kind of like that one called UFO 50. That heavily reminds me of the Genesis collection. And if you're looking for retro style games, based on the review scores, UFO 50 is probably worth checking out. Number 4. I'm sorry. Finding new ways to challenge yourself with games that you already have is the best way to have fun playing video games, in my opinion. It's not because I'm biased and think it saves money or anything. Now, I know I've already mentioned this exact concept in regards to Minecraft, but it applies to almost every game. For instance, right? For example, real quick. Imagine you're like me. You played a lot of Resident Evil 5 in your life, and it's become dull. So, instead of playing the Mercenaries over and over again, or starting up a new game and just playing the same story in the same way over and over, you stop and think, how can I make this game fun again? Well, I'll tell you. Beat the entire game with eggs only. I don't know, just think of something to do, okay? Think of something new to do. Crank the difficulty up to the highest. Use non-upgraded pistols only. Only use the bow on Sheva. Even speed running the game can help. Do what you can to make the playthrough feel like new. This one is gonna be short, and this one is gonna be more emotional. I don't think that's the right word, but here we go. Nothing is more impactful to being able to enjoy gaming to the fullest than taking a break. That's probably not what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. Take a break. There's nothing better than taking a step back, going outside, being around others, maybe reading a book or doing whatever else you like doing, and coming back to your PC or console and finding the time to enjoy your games again. There will be another Fortnite season. There will be another Overwatch season. There will be another Valorant season. There will be another Siege season. You'll be fine. Those cosmetics you'll miss won't pay your bills, won't improve your grades, and they definitely won't help you get closer to graduating from college. Gaming is a hobby that you're supposed to love and feel passionate about, and if you start to feel that fading, take a break. All right, deuces.